Hi everyone, and welcome to this Heart to Heart. And this Heart to Heart is going to be a video presentation of turning something ordinary to extraordinary. So let's get started because I have a message to share with all of you. Turning something ordinary into extraordinary? So what does making the bed have to do with extraordinary? I bet you're wondering. Tessie, you're a crazy girl. What in the world are you trying to say? Well, you know, my friends, every little thing we do in life, we can take something ordinary and make it extraordinary. So, I'm making my bed, and you're going to go along with me on some chores that I have to do. Let's face it, we have to do the same chores every single day. But how can we make it extraordinary? Well, I'm making my bed. Do you know, for many people around the world, they don't have a bed to make. So they would think that this is extraordinary to see someone being able to make a bed. Putting this beautiful coverlet on my bed is extraordinary because a subscriber a long time ago gave it to me. And her love for me is what gave it, and to that I say it's extraordinary. What about this ratty old quilt? What's so extraordinary about that? Well, my mother quilted this many years ago. In fact, probably close to 40 years ago. My mother was very well at that time. Now, with stage 4 dementia, my mother cannot do things like this anymore. She can't feed herself. She can't dress herself. So I say this quilt is extraordinary because even though my mother is unable to do these things, I have her memories and I have her life that was fully lived. So I see this as being extraordinary, even though somebody may say it's just really ordinary. Oh, I forgot to open my blind. Wow, it's going to be another rainy day. That's really ordinary. But to me, it's extraordinary because I'm able to live on a property where I can look out my window and see my garden every day. The bedroom's cleaned up, but what else can we find? Well, there's plenty more. We can find something really ordinary. But can we turn it into something extraordinary? Well, come follow me and let's see what else we can find today on this gloomy, rainy day. I'm so sick and tired of cleaning up after all these clothes. Oh, here's some more of hubby's clothes. We gotta pick them up off the floor. That's so ordinary, but in some places, like the homeless, they don't have extra clothes to pick up. They would find this really extraordinary. Now I'm in my family room and it's nothing too extraordinary here. I mean, I live in a 1963 double wide, but I call it my home and I love it because it is me. Everything resembles me. It's my little touch on everything. But I have all of these books and it's just ordinary books, but I have to put them away because they've been laying around here for a week. So what can we find extraordinary about that? Well, they're books. In so many countries, a lot of these books maybe would be banned. Maybe you wouldn't be able to have these kind of books. And in some places, people can't even read and write. But I used all of these books to make videos and videos and videos where what I read, I turn into knowledge and I share it with all of you. My Crock Pot Wednesday books. My herbal remedy books. My books about my spiritual life. Books on herbs. How to save money. Books, books, books. So, while books are ordinary, they can be extraordinary if you can use them to help others. And that, my friends, is what I do. lots and lots of notes on projects I want to make from the books that I study. So let's put these books away and clean up this area. Oh, Tessie, you're such a mess. And maybe all of my crocheted things are not anything too exceptional. But to me, they're beautiful because it's you, my subscribers, who made them for me. I sit here looking at all of the crocheted and needlework. I'm reminded of you. And I find that my life is just so extraordinary because of the kindness of all of you. A little over 7 years ago, when I moved into this property, I started a lemon. It was just a seed from a lemon from the grocery store. And this is a grapefruit. And it's taken all of these years to make it look this big. But I find it so neat, and I find it so extraordinary that you can take one little seed, you can plant it in the ground, and you can produce a plant. Will it ever give me any lemons? I don't think so, living here in the Northeast, but it sure is fun to watch it grow. Many of you are watching my video now and your kitchen looks like mine. I'm sure many of you. Last night I didn't clean my dishes. Now normally every evening I like to try to have my kitchen looking presentable. I was really tired last night with all of that extra work I had. So today I have to wash my dishes. And you know the saying, my mama always told me, Tessie, don't complain about the food on your plate. There's many hungry children in the world that would do anything to have that food. Yes, I know, we've all been told that. And dirty dishes mean that you're blessed. You're right about that. I bet a lot of you are saying now, okay, Tessie, all right, all of this sweetness and all of this positivity is really sickening. I understand it. Maybe I was going a little overboard to prove my point. But the thing is this, it's all in a matter of your perception. Are you in a purposeful, driven life? I know many of you on the other side of this camera are saying, Tessie, I have fibromyalgia. Tessie, I have cancer. Tessie, I'm old. Tessie, I can't do this and I can't do that. Oh, I understand that. I understand that really well. But you can still live a purposeful, driven life. You can still have an extraordinary life. It doesn't matter what you're lacking. It's all in what your heart is saying. Many years ago, an older woman said to me, Tessie, I can no longer do the things that I used to do. I can't can, I can't cook, I can't garden, I can't do all of these things. I said to her, what can you do? Well, she said, my mind is sharp. You can pray for others. You can think about others. You can give others a call. We can all do something in life to change our perspective on our life. Yes, trials will come our way and will depress us for a time. But if you don't dwell on the negativity and dwell on the depression and the things that people try to throw your way, if you dwell on your glass always being half full, my friends, you are more than a conqueror. You are a winner. You won the race. And you know your final chapter is that you lived a happy life. So, while I admit I'd rather not do these dishes and I'd rather go outside and play in the dirt, life is ordinary. Life is ordinary for the big majority of us. But can we make it extraordinary? Can we make the dishes extraordinary? That's pushing a little bit. And some of you maybe watch this video and don't get it and think I'm just one crazy loony woman. But for the vast majority of you, you do get it. You do understand it. And the ones who do get it are the ones that are truly blessed. Because you understand that in life, when things knock us down and kick us when we're down, we get back up, we start over again. And even though our life continues to be ordinary, we can make it extraordinary because we can have a happy face, we can have a happy heart, and we can learn to love no matter what we're in. Even if it is being a housewife with all of these dirty dishes. So I hope this video encourages you, my friends, to get up, get started, and have a brand new day. And while I'm doing my dishes, I'll be thinking of all of you. Now, if only I could snap my fingers. Ta-da! Hey, it worked! Just like that! My kitchen is clean. Wow, the dishes are all cleaned up. You enjoyed this video. It was a lighthearted one, but it was a positive one. And it's just to share with you that even though our lives are so ordinary, we get up and do the same thing over and over again, you can turn them extraordinary if only you set your eyes to the world beyond your little four walls and realize that there are so many people who don't have the things that you do and would do anything to have them, and they think you're extraordinary for just what you have and what you do. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.